Hello, it's night time at the moment. I've got about 10 minutes before to have to handle my tech in, but I just wanted to do a quick video on this question before I forgot about it. I actually did a video before, but I want to summarize it a little bit more. Speaking of which, I should stop speaking about random stuff. Sorry, I forgot to write this. Find x at the top there, and now we can work right into it. So, this question is complicated because of this little infinite series down the... No, I don't want to be using pink. Stupid color. I reckon I could do a whole video on how bad pink is. Anyways, this infinite series down the bottom, saying that it converges to x, but you don't know what x actually is yet, at least, and you can't really work with this without getting rid of it first. So that's going to be our first step. And to get rid of it, what we're going to do is just split the 2 into 1 plus 1, 1 over 2 plus 1 over. So this 1 plus 1 over here equals 2, obviously, so it's just the 2 from up here, but we split it apart. And what that allows us to do is visualize this entire section here a lot easier. So if you look at all the highlighted bits in blue, and you look at all the highlighted bits up here in blue, you'll notice they're identical. And the reason this works is because this section here means it carries on infinitely, right? So it doesn't matter that you take off one layer off the top technically, because there's infinite layers down the bottom. So what we can do, since, like I said, this whole section is basically what's above, and the above equals to x, we can replace that said whole section with x. So 1 plus x. And now you just work through like any quadratic, multiply to get rid of this denominator down here. So x times 1 plus x equals 1 plus 1 times x plus 1. X squared plus x equals x plus 1 plus 1. X squared plus x equals x plus 2. And then these two x's you can just subtract from both sides. So x squared equals 2. Root both sides, x equals, and since you're rooting, you have to add the plus minus, root 2. But if you look at the actual question, if x equaled to negative root 2, it wouldn't actually work, because you can't add positive fractions infinitely and reach a negative number, because all the numbers you're adding are positive, right? So you have to erase the one answer of negative, and it's just x equals root 2. Really beautiful question that comes together quite easily once you realize how to look at it. And those are just sort of my favorite types of questions. It's cool to do difficult maths, but it's also cool to make difficult questions into easy maths. So there you go.